The basement.
The basement. The basement.
Hey everybody, I'm Stan,
I'm
and
Guy.
and he's Guy. Mark was very insistent that our editor that we got a Magic the Gathering unboxing, and when I originally bought my first box of Kaladesh, I had recorded an unboxing that doesn't have any sound. So, got a new one. You can see it's sealed. We'll see what I get. Guy's just here hanging out.
Moral support.
So, pack one. I'm not going to pay any attention to commons. I'll just read the uncommons. I'll show you the rare. Uncommons, we have... The lights aren't great down here. We don't have our lighting set up. Bomat Bazaar Barge, Skywhaler Shot, and a Speedway Fanatic. And my rare is Ovia Prishiri, Sage Lifecrafter. I don't really know a whole lot about this set, but let's see if you can... maybe Mark will just put a picture of that up.
Yeah, that works.
Your hat guy. Pack number 2.
Oh.
Once again, skip over all the commons. We've got Engineered Might, Aether Hub, and Armorcraft Judge, and a Captured by the Consulate for the rare. Once again, Mark will probably put up...
You can put it right over my face.
Number 3. Make Obsolete, Voltaic Brawler, and a Spark of Creativity, and a Metalwork Colossus for my rare. Which is kind of interesting. Okay, 4. Alright, we've got a Cloud Blazer, a Ceremonious Rejection, and a Veteran Motorist with an Inventor's Fair as my rare, as well as a Foil Island.
Ooh.
Yay! Continuing on, pack 5. A Foundry Inspector, a Servant of the Conduit, and a Spark of Creativity, and an Aether Squall Ancient as my rare, which basically is Denizen of the Deep reprinted and slightly different. Pack 6, we've got a Whisper Weaver Angel, Aetherborn Marauder, and a Gipar Guide with a Cultivator's Caravan as my rare.
Let's get some Inventions.
I ain't that lucky. Well, the box that I actually unboxed, I did pull an Invention in.
I got a Sword of Feast and Famine.
The one I got was just garbage. It was the cheapest one. I don't remember what it is now.
Yeah.
It's kind of irritating, but... Long Tusk Cub, a Diabolic Tutor, and a Servo Exhibition with a PNLR as my rare.
I like that they reprinted Diabolic Tutor.
The thing was it was dirt cheap anyway.
Yeah.
I remember when they used to be expensive.
Now they can use it in...
Type 2?
Yeah.
I don't really care. Weaponcraft Enthusiast, an Imperial Voyager, and a Glint Nest Crane with a Garapor Ori as my rare.
What's the last set that you can use in Type 2?
Right now?
Yeah.
I don't even know. Since I don't pay attention anymore, because I don't give a shit.
Didn't it all stop with Origins? Like, it just kind of...
Origins, I think, just dropped out. But now there's 3 blocks that are Type 2, because each block only contains 2 sets. Hazardous Conditions, Snare Thopter, and an Aether Meltdown with an animation module as my rare, and a foil Foundry Screecher. Hey, somebody's text messaging me. A fretwork colony, shrewd negotiation, and incendiary sabotage, with an eliminate the competition as my rare, which is interesting. We're gonna see who messaged me. Siebert.
What's he doing?
I don't know. He just asked if I was at home. Yep, I'm at home, Siebert. Recording a video. You'll see it.
Name drop. Siebert. Boom.
Continuing forward. We've got Oval Chase Dragster, a Morbid Curiosity, and a Visionary Augmenter with a Paradoxal Outcome as my rare. And here we've got a Make Obsolete, Start Your Engines, and a Veteran Motorist with a Noxious Gear Hulk. That's a rare. A nice rare.
Yeah. The Gear Hulks are good. They're on the more expensive side.
Yep. Apparently, the last time I looked, they were. I guess I couldn't tell you anymore. Alright, we've got an Aerial Responder, a Ballista Charger, and a Maulfist Doorbuster with a Concealed Courtyard as my rare, and a Foil Foundry Inspector. Extra dual lands, always useful. Alright. Chief of the Foundry, Whirler Virtuoso, and a Minister of Inquiries, with the Saheeli's Artistry as my rare, which was actually the first rare in my previous recording. I do remember that. I believe this is like my 4th booster box of this, so that's hence the reason I'm not like, oh, awesome.
Do you have a complete set yet?
I'm very close. Ballista Charger, an Oval Chase Daredevil, and Elegant Edge Crafters, Smuggler's Copter, which is really nice. I really like the Smuggler's Copter. And a foil Cataclysmic Gear Hulk, which I'm sure is worth a penny or two.
I'm gonna look that up right now.
An Imperial Voyager, Inventor's Apprentice, and a Refurbish, with a Lathnu Hellion as my rare. Guy is doing the searchings.
Yep. Cool stuff. Changed their layout. They made it mobile.
Alrighty.
$34.99.
Oh, that's not bad.
Foil near mint.
Aether Touch Renegade, Filigree Familiar, and an Aether Hub with a Wildest Dreams as my rare. Which, Wildest Dreams is interesting, but I have yet to figure out what I would do with it.
Your Noxious Gear Hulk is the foil near mint is $44.99.
Yeah, it's not foil though. Longfin Sky Whale, yes. Durable Handicraft and a Sequestered Stash with a Dynavolt Tower as my rare. I'm trying to keep this moving along so you're not stuck watching me unbox a whole box slowly. Essence Extraction, Contraband Kingpin, and a Consul's Shield Guard with a Madcap Experiment. Madcap Experiment is one of those cards that, like, I look at it and it's something that I would use, but I can't necessarily figure out a use for it.
I think I have that.
Alright, we've got an Iron League Steed, a Whirl Maker, a Glimmer of Genius, and an Issa. That's nice. I believe that was one of the handful of cards I still needed for my set.
Oh, this is like a Goblin Charbelcher type thing.
Yeah, but it's not quite as cool as the Charbelcher. Chief of the Foundry, Restoration Gearsmith, and an Era of Innovation, and a Marionette Master as my rare. You're a crying baby upstairs.
I hope it picks it up.
A Longfid Skywhale, Perpetual Timepiece, and a Speedway Fanatic with a Key to the City as my rare, and a foil Gear Seeker Serpent. Alright. A Furious Reprisal, Weaponcraft Enthusiast, and a Gearshift Ace with a Panharmonicon as my rare. It's an interesting, doubles the trigger, comes into play triggers. I almost kind of have a thought for it, but... Alright, Aerial Responder, a Glintless Crane, and a Servant of the Conduit with a Depala and a Foil Swamp. Which, interestingly enough, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, I got the foil and the regular Swamp. I'm trying to look at the screen over there, but same card.
And a foil island.
Yeah, whatever. I don't really like foil.
Do they do full art lands in this?
On this set?
Yeah.
No. Oval Chase Daredevil, Voltaic Brawler, and Inventor's Apprentice with a Blooming Marsh and a foil Veteran Motorist. Any of the dual lands, like I said. You always find use for dual lands. Alright, Underhanded Designs, Morbid Curiosity, and Janjeet Sentry with a Syndicate Trafficker.
Morbid Curiosity is a good one, right?
Morbid Curiosity is just the draw. Like, sack a creature, draw cards equal to its converted mana cost, I believe. It's interesting. It's, I mean, give you some card advantage in theory. Especially if you're using it with something that you're done with. Whirler Virtuoso, Foundry Inspector, and a Servo Exhibition. Hey, and a Sky Sovereign. I like that card as well.
Is that giant?
That's the
vehicle?
airship, yeah.
I think I have that one.
It's a 6/5 flyer. It's 5. It's a vehicle. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attack, it deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. Which is kind of cool.
Flicker that thing in and out.
Well, that's... There's plenty of things you can do with it. And it's actually, I mean, the thing, it's got a crew of 3. I almost threw those cards on the floor. Alright. We've got a Demolition Stomper, Nature's Way, and Elegant Edgecrafters with a Territorial Gorger and a foil Oval Chase of Daredevil.
The Demolition, whatever, that's a good big one too.
It's interesting. It's like right on that borderline of being really cool. In the Unlicensed Disintegration, Snarethopter, and a Malphus Doorbuster with an Insidious Will, which Insidious Will is kind of cool. I mean, it's expensive for just a counter spell, but now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. If there's going to be an invention, it's going to be usually at the bottom here. So, alright. We've got an Oval Chase Dragster, a Long Tusk Cub, and a Veteran Motorist with an Architect of the Untamed. Which is kind of cool. Energy Gen.
That's always good for crewing. Can't you use those for crew or no?
No. The energy things?
Yeah.
I don't believe so. Alright, we've got Harness Lightning, Emerald Bruiser, and a Trusty Companion with a Lost Legacy as the rare. I actually like Lost Legacy as well. It's a, hey, find this card and get it out of the deck. Deck ruiner. It's just something to me, like, people build these decks and they're like, oh, look at my giant cardboard penis. And I'm like, neuter that deck.
like haunting echoes. Just exile all of those, or Godson.
I just Kakusho. That's what I use them for.
Yeah.
Underhanded Designs, Malfist Doorbuster, and a Diabolic Tutor with an Electrostatic Pummeler. Which isn't that cool. Isn't horrible. Isn't that cool? And we've got Essence Extraction, Minister of Inquiries, Start Your Engines, a Spire Buff Canal is my rare, and a foil Dakura Peafowl. We're down to the last three. No inventions for Stanaway this time, because they're almost never on the bottom.
When I pulled the foil Feast of Famine, everyone at work was like, oh! Especially Chuck, because he bought it for me.
Engineered Might, Blossoming Defense, and a Sequestered Stack with a normal Cataclysmic Gear Hulk.
Alright.
Second to last pack. Not looking at the camera, I'm sorry guys. I know I'm supposed to be talking with you guys, but Guy is here. And this is not our usual unboxing setup. Usually it's on a table. I just threw this together since I had a booster box. Harsh Scrutiny, Fairgrounds Warden, and a Gearpark Guide with a Bomat Courier as my rare.
And last pack.
Last pack. Last pack, last pack, last pack.
Make sure you get the Rite box going.
I know. There's a big pile over there.
Oh, okay, never mind. I can't give away any secrets.
Fabrication Module, Quicksmith Genius, Disappearing Act, and a Toolcraft Exemplar. So unfortunately in this one, no inventions, which is kind of disappointing, but is what it is. This will pretty much be the first Magic video that shows up on the channel, so
Yeah.
there is a lot more coming. I assure anybody who stops in here, because we have Magic, in our descriptions and stuff, and it's in our logo, there's a lot more Magic coming. We were kind of on a Magic hiatus because we used to play Magic like twice a week here, and we'd run tournaments, and we had seasons, and we had all kinds of stuff going on, and everybody kind of burnt out on it because it became the cardboard penis contest, and I dislike that, and most other people dislike that, because ultimately, if it was about cardboard penis, I would just go and dump a couple $1,000s and build a super good deck and just dominate people. That being said, I'm not going to do that because I don't enjoy that. So, yep, Magic is coming. Technically, tonight is actually D&D night. And as you can see, it's just me and Guy here. So, no D&D tonight. But there's D&D stuff coming. Some more tabletop gaming stuff. So, yeah, there's a lot of more different things coming to the channel in the near future. So, if you enjoyed this, if you want to see more Magic stuff, you want to see D&D, you want to see D20 Modern, you want to see more of our Let's Plays or whatever it might be, more of our creative stuff, please give us a subscribe. We appreciate it. Give us a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and leave anything that you want to see us do down in the comments, because we're always looking for new stuff to do. So, thanks for watching, guys. Much appreciated.